Rogue for the first game here. Who you're giving the slight favor, especially if you when you see like the Gnomish Inventor?
Kind of depends on the draws. I think Miracle Rogue can work wonders against a Hunter, but I actually think it should be 60% in the Hunter's favor.
Oh, I'm always rooting for the Merca Rogue, I have to say, especially if you have your early drops. I mean, if you don't have anything early game, like you don't have an SA7 agent, you don't have an Urza Ring Farseer, you don't have a Deadly Poison, and like you start the game with turn 5, then the Hunter has actually the option to build up a really great board, and we already see that it's Death Rattle Hunter. I'm expecting Undertakers.
Yep.
More early game
with
stuff.
Loot Horus as well.
Yeah, either Undertakers or that's the version Mirari actually played of the crazy Control Hunter with how are they called again? With the, you know what we're talking about? You know what I have in mind? Stop interrupting me.
What?
Why Pyromancer Hunter's Mark plays? That was what I talking. Was
okay, we saw that a single time, right?
2 times actually from 2 super plays. That was pretty amazing plays. Okay. Are we going to see the backstab of Van Cleef and then just blade down the 1/1? You could even go for a backstab.
He could consider throwing out the coin as well. He's just playing safe.
Nope. Going for the SI7 agent. The Van Cleef can still pop, like turn 5, for example. You go for Deadly Poison coin if it's Van Cleef. That would even be an 8/8 Van Cleef if you really want to do it.
You could go next turn as well. Weapon up. No, he could. Oh, it's 1 turn short.
Yeah, 1 mana short.
I was miscalculating.
Yeah, you were going
crazy. I'm not good with numbers.
Well, he can still coin Eviscerate Van Cleef, for example, if he wants to make a 6/6 Van Cleef next turn, especially if you don't see anything super annoying. So we could have the Secret Keeper, for example, the Mad Scientist. I'm always calling him Secret Keeper because he's keeping the secrets. Yeah, but oh, there is the Arcane Shot. That one random Arcane Shot that killed me so many times in ladder recently. Like, who the hell is playing one freaking Arcane Shot in his deck to finish off people? Eliah does.
Eliah finishes off people. Confirmed.
Yeah, with that stupid Arcane Shot. Well, now, after you drew the Gnomish Inventor, check the trap.
He's saying it is.
Pop the Gnomish Inventor. But that's great for Eliah in the end. I mean, Eaglehorn Bow, getting some free charge. Double Eaglehorn Bow even. Oh, that's more or less great. Would you go for the face and Arcane Shot away the SI7 agent?
Yes.
You could have traded into it, but why should
you? He wants to race with his deck.
Absolutely. And you're facing an Assassin's Blade. That could get nasty.
Especially with the Deadly Poison.
Oh, yeah. Alesh could just go for his Assassin's Blade now. Attack, and next turn already go for Auctioneer, Deadly Poison, Coin,
I think it
Conceal.
might be better just to...
Auctioneer, Coin, Conceal?
Yeah.
Auctioneer, Coin, Conceal. I think you're on 21. There's...
Problem is you will take 6 damage at least.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Now, Auctioneer Coin Conceal seems to be fair, but we know Eliah is holding a Flare, so just flare that away and then go for the kill command on it, for example.
But also go for Giant Van Cleef.
Giant Van Cleef is always a possibility, especially because you can conceal it. So you could go for some funny plays with like Coin, Eviscerate, Van Cleef, Conceal, for example. I think Assassin's Blade is great. You deal 5 damage, next turn another 5. As soon as you draw Blade Flurry, you got Thalnis, Blade Flurry, Eviscerate, which would be a huge amount of damage.
16.
That would be super great. But as we know, Eliah had the option to deal 11 damage right now. Do the 6 damage, drop the Crocolisk, I think. That seems to be a good move. Like, the Flare now could prove fatal to some extent.
I think it's fine. Just drop the Loot Order.
Yeah, now the Loot Order, absolutely. You want to have some more cards. You bring him already down to 15 with another kill command. well, then you would be actually 2 damage short. 1 mana short and 2 damage short with another kill command. That would be annoying. What are we going to see from Alesh now? He kind of needs to clear the board. But, well, now he can. And you could go for Thalnis, SI Conceal, for example, if you just want to kill the loot hoarder. But you need to look out. I mean, there's 6-8 damage just waiting for you, and you're on 15. That could be a GG rather quick.
How much damage is there? 6, 8,
13 damage. It just needs 2 more. I think we're gonna see Thalnis, Van Cleave, Conceal. Ooh. And the funny part about this is he actually
loses out on 1 damage.
He denies him the card draw, which is the best thing, I think. You just like, yeah, card draw denied. Oh. Deal 8 damage, play another bow, and the trap. Seems to be what I want to see.
If he draws into a Shadow Step, he wins next round.
If he draws into a Shadow Step, he got
oh,
5,
wait,
10. He's 1 damage off lethal then. It was a Shadow Step.
Problem is he cannot combo both.
Yep, exactly. I think, yeah, 8 damage to the face. Play another bow, steady shot, and the freezing trap seems to be the only play. And then you cross your fingers, hope and pray that he's actually not able to do anything annoying. The coolest part about this is, even with an Earthen Ring Farseer, it would be exactly 10 damage. And that's so great. Okay, we get the Shiv for 2 damage. And Leroy, that's 10. Is it 1 damage short? No, it's 2 damage short, correct?
2 damage short.
Wow. Wow. That's not cool at all. Okay, you could also go for as Vis, but that's only 6 damage combined 2. If you played the Eviscerate before you popped the Thalnis, you would have been you could have dealt 1 damage more.
Nope. Like he would be 3 damage short.
Would he? Isn't it 6 damage? Isn't it 5 damage from the Eviscerate and 2 damage from the SI? So 7 damage instead of 6 from the Leroy.
Exactly, it's 1 damage more.
So he could have brought him to 16. It's still 1 damage of lethal in the end. There was no way for Alesh to turn this around. His only chance would have been, I guess, clearing the board. He cleared the board earlier. It might have worked out in some universe.
Could have.
Especially,
I think he should have went for a strong Van Cleave earlier.
The funny part is,
like 6/6 Van Cleave instead of the SI, maybe turn 3 Van Cleave, or what was it?
Instead of
like I don't know. At some point, he was able to throw down a
pretty
big Van Cleave.
Absolutely. The funny part is, if he went for the SI7 agent earlier instead of the Van Cleave with a conceal and went for the 2 damage face, it would have almost been possible for him to turn this. But now, yeah, there is just 3, 6, 8 damage or 10 damage if he plays it with a beast together. So that's just going to be GG for Eliah in the first game versus eSuba versus Alesh. And you lost with Miracle to Hunter. What are you going to pull now?
Against the Hunter, like, you're going to throw down your own Hunter.
Kill commands his own Leper Gnome. Full mode BM achieved. Winning with your cool Gnome.
Nice.
That was a nice move. Absolutely from Eliah.
Swag move.
That's how you need to do it. And now, I would say, without any further ado and a lot, we're just going to drop into the second game to see what Alesh got prepared for us. And it's going to be
Surprise.
Hunter.
Hunter.
And a nice start for Alesh, I have to say. Look at the hand.
Definitely toss a freezing trap.
If he gets an, I don't know, Undertaker, that would be really good if he's playing
If he runs the Undertaker, I think he would have loved to draw into Houndmaster in this positioning. Or maybe even Haunted Creeper.
Absolutely. But even without, I mean, it's Web Spinner, Mad Scientist, Animal Companion, and already the Buzzard. He just needs to draw an Unleash, and then his hand is super good. And for Elia, what is his starting hand giving away? Yeah, that's sad. To be said, that's sad. I mean, yeah, Secret Keeper or the Mad Scientist, not a Secret Keeper. And there's a Flare already for Alesh. That's cool.
Scientist.
And the annoying thing is you may have your Web Spinner, but your Web Spinner is most likely going to die. He can kill 2 minions with his Mad Scientist, and you can only kill 1 minion with your 2 minions. Oh, there's an Undertaker, so confirmed they are actually playing Undertakers. Oh, you can even play Undertaker Thelnis.
Undertaker Thelnis, and then
By the way, what the hell is Thelnis doing in his deck?
Yeah, it's not too bad actually.
I have
with the Arcane Shot.
With the Arcane Shot, it makes some sense. And Explosive Traps.
Explosive Trap.
It's actually working.
Kill Command.
It's still surprising. I was not paying attention, and then I was like, oh, it's not Miracle anymore.
I mean,
Eliah's actually
it's not only
Thelnis.
that it's actually a pretty decent card. You get card draw out of it. You can also trigger Hunter's Mark.
I would like to see Thelnis Explosive Shots.
It's a Death Rattle.
Imagine a Thelnis Explosive Shot. That would be 6 damage to 1 target, spread up into 3 damage. Oh man, I want to play. I want to play Control Hunter so badly.
Yeah.
And Web Spinner went into Scavenging Hyena, and that is always a pretty cool card to have. I think there's nothing wrong if you go for Undertaker Thelnis for Elia.
Maybe he's scared of the Unleash, but he shouldn't be.
Yeah, you shouldn't be. Absolutely not. Oh, he went for the Freezing Trap play. I guess. It's pretty deceiving to like.
This is really. It wasn't good for Elia. Should have went for the minion play. I mean, this is pretty obviously gonna be Flare.
I'll win another Mad Scientist. Huh. I run into the Undertaker, and the only Animal Companion into a Huffer. Okay, that sucks.
What?
Well, you got your 4 damage. You wanted to kill his Secret Keeper.
I was thinking about running into his face and then trading the Secret Keeper.
I know what you mean, but you definitely wanted to kill the Undertaker. I think he could have traded there. You mean he runs his Huffer into the Undertaker and then trades with a Secret Keeper and then hopes it's a Freezing Trap which brings his Huffer back? And that would have been possible also. Oh, it's not it's an Explosive Trap. Confirmed. We know that now. And after you know that, you kind of need to play the hardcore. I would love to play my Scavenging Hyena to Huntmaster next turn, but you know it's an Explosive Trap, and you don't want to get that explosive also. Hunted Creeper and Mad Scientist? No.
Steady.
You want to trigger that Explosive Trap first. Who's the Hunted Creeper? I need to start telling or calling him Mad Scientist and not Secret Keeper anymore.
The Secret Keeper is actually another card.
Yeah,
it's
that's a thing. I'm just crazy.
Not even a nickname.
Nope, I'm just a crazy person. Confirmed. And now you don't want to trigger his trap since you're giving him more bow swings.
Yeah, but you don't need to trigger the traps.
Yes, you don't. It seems like yes, you do. At least Alesh did it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what he Oh, he could have expected a snake. Not even a snake trap, no. I was like, no. If that wasn't a freezing trap, there was only the chance of it to be an explosive trap. And there was a top deck explosive trap for Elia. Awesome. So Alesh's board is going to get vaporized now. And he cannot even play his Hyena to get buffed first. Well, the good part about this is...
He has a high main follow-up.
He has a high main follow-up.
But he drops down to 17.
Exactly.
He has recharge bow with a kill command. He has a trigger for the kill command. He even has a Salnus.
That's gonna hurt.
It's a lot of damage.
Hey, you're gonna pop down to 12, and then there is
only 2 more rounds. Oh, the flare.
Flare is pretty cool, especially because you're drawing more cards. If you draw into something like a Leroy or so, check first what that is.
Why?
Why not?
If it's an explosive, he would have taken 2 more damage.
Yeah, but he's not going to die to 10 damage. There would need to be double kill command in order to get you vaporized. So I guess he needed to check the trap, especially because he needs to win the next 2 turns. But I'm surprised he went for a steady shot before he actually flared. Like, you want to see what you're getting? A double web spinner? Yeah. For 1 on the board. Even with Thelnis kill command, that's only 6 damage. That's 8. That's only 11 damage, so he's 1 damage off lethal. Seems to be the way it goes today.
What? He already attacked with his weapon.
Yeah, next turn he's gonna be 1 damage off lethal.
Ah, yeah, sure.
If he goes for like, what if he goes for web spinner now? He brings him down to 7.
He goes for 1 web spinner and.
No, he goes for everything.
Okay.
Well, it's okay though. I mean, you're 1 damage off lethal, so don't care about that. You don't need your Selness in the end. And if you get a 2-cost piece from those cards, you're actually okay. And you can only draw 1 more card from your Selness, so you're great in the end. And if you get a, well, you might. Well, how much damage is that? That's 16, 12. Okay, he didn't even leave us time to count there. He has an Eagle Horn bow, so he can deal 15 damage. With the kill command, it would have actually been 17 damage. So he was really close to lethal. And he's going to draw 1 more card with Thelnis, which I like a lot. Okay, that's crap. Eliah has only the next turn to win the game. And that's at the moment 4, 6. Oh, wait a second. If Selness survives, is that lethal?
No, that's 11 damage.
Oh, the kill command is +1 damage.
Yeah. 6, 3, 2, 11.
But you're forgetting the 1 from Thelnis.
Oh, wow.
He's at 4, 6, 12. He's exactly at 12 damage because he didn't kill the Thelnis. If I'm not mistaken there, correct?
It's true.
He silences something, doesn't matter. Kill commands for 6 damage and deals 12 damage.
Wow.
Alesh,
I missed that one as well.
Alesh should have counted that. I mean, he was most certain to win next turn, probably with his minion there. He could have killed it. He could have killed the Thelnis. Hunter's Mark, and now the...
What?
No, the kill command goes into the face. He's just BMing around.
Ah. Oh.
What?
Oh.
What? What?
Oh.
What?
Well, he just missed lethal.
Yeah, exactly. I'm making that face Alesh is making at the moment. Mine is even worse. Alesh just saw that he might have been dead.
Oh, he was dead.
Yeah, he just realized he would have lost next turn.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow.
You missed lethal.
Yeah, I could even read that one. So wow, that was pretty good for. See, oh, it's gonna be wow. Really?
Hunter versus Warlock.
Oh, but why are you picking Warlock into Hunter?
Well, it depends on the Warlock.
It depends on it could be Handlock, but that can go awkwardly wrong, more or less. Oh, I'm wishing the best to Alesh now. He won by luck his second game.
He won by accident.
By accident, and now he might be able to turn this into a GG for eSuba. It's 1-1 between those two teams.
The problem for Eliah is, like, I think it would have been better if Alesh didn't tell him that he missed lethal.
Absolutely. Now he's like brain crushed a little bit. And look at his start already. Like next turn, you got Flame in Blapronome. Turn 3, there's a Harvest Golem.
Already. I mean,
I love it.
Unleash.
Oh, Mad Scientist is really, really good right now. If the 2 juggles hit perfect, that's another thing. But that Mad Scientist was kind of needed.
Oh.
Would you just Soulfire right off the spot, like, whatever, Soulfire?
I was actually considering it, yeah.
The most annoying thing is, wow.
Ouch.
What did he get?
Is it explosive?
Oh, snakes. Even snakes. The funny part about this is, if you place a Starving Buzzard next turn, and it's not getting juggled down, there would need to be a Soulfire into the Buzzard if you don't want to give him 3 cards.
Still worth.
Still worth, absolutely. And Eliah doesn't know if that's an explosive trap. I'm totally getting wrecked.
Well, he had to take the chance.
He had to take the chance. And Alesh is running snake traps and not explosive traps. I wish he had some explosives. What are you laughing about? Hover is okay.
Yeah, Hover is okay.
Keep yourself together.
I think Misha would have been better, though.
Absolutely. The fun part about this is, if he runs in his Leper Gnome, he gives him 3 small snakes, and they can at least do little good. Oh, I think Eliah should trade first. If he considers to trade, like if he really wants to trade and not Soulfire, he should trade first.
He should run into the 4-2 and then play the Harvest afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. If he wants to Soulfire,
okay, never mind.
That's okay. As we said, if he wants to Soulfire, we're cool with what he did there. He's just avoiding the snakes. And look at this. There is 8, there's 10, there's 12 damage next turn possible in his face. But Eliah lost his Defend of Argus, which would have been
and
really
Alesh is already down to 16 HP.
Yeah, Alesh is going to get melted so hard. You kind of want to kill command there, and next turn go for Buzzard Unleash play.
Ouch.
And that's 6, 10, 12, 13 damage right now. Oh man, I would even think about playing the White Walker instead of the Dark Iron Dwarf. Just to make him
then
use...
go for Life Tap first.
Yeah, Life Tap first and then play the White Walker. I think that would be the best play to just avoid, like to make him use his Hunter's Mark right there. Oh god, Alesh down to 4 HP. Even if he gets... there's a Hunter's Mark. So even with the perfect, can he do this in any way? He got the Hunter's Mark. The Leopard Gnome just breaks his neck in this round, correct? He could kill 1, 2, 3, and in the end, a 3-2 survives, and just the bonus 2 damage from the Leopard Gnome kill him. Look at this. He would survive next turn, easy mode, if there wasn't that Leopard Gnome Death Rattle, and therefore Eliah is going so hard on him. GG, Alesh, losing this in, I don't know, roughly 2 minutes.
What a great zoo play.
What a great zoo play. I heard the ironic factor in that.
That wasn't ironic.
It wasn't ironic. So we had a crushing win first round by Eliah.